Okay everyone, I am taking the big plunge and going outside. That's right, I have departed my gaming chair and I'm going to be doing some Uber Eats delivery. That's right, it's a lunchtime, it's Sunday here in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm going to do the lunchtime run, so from 11:30 AM to 1:30 PM, 2 hours. Probably going to just accept everything and see how we go. I'm an absolute noob, but so who knows what's going to happen. But we've got our app here, so I'm going to go ahead and press go to go online. We'll throw it back over on here and yeah, let's see how we go. Okay everybody, we are what, 5 minutes in and we've got our first order. Going to the pizza club, $6 to start things off. I thought the first half hour would be very, very quiet, so it's good to actually get something. This is a 4 kilometer trip for $6. The rule I'm going to use, well, I'm not going to use any rule, I'm just pretty much going to accept everything. But I think when I, looking at a few people do this, I want to make sure the kilometers are less than the dollars. I think that's sort of the way to go. But anyway, let's go and pick this up, boys. Okay, so that was a very easy pickup, right? There was a ready straight away. It was literally a couple hundred meters from where I was parked at the time. And now we're heading, I'm just looking at the thing here, 3.5 kilometers away, 6 minutes. So we get this done, and by about, with the first 15 minutes, $6 first 15 minutes. Look, you're not going to become a millionaire doing this, but hey, we'll take it. And it puts me into the Whangaproa Peninsula, look it up if you're not from here. And we're right in a bit of a hub of some fast food joints and stuff like that. I'm hoping there's a few hungover people that need something to eat, so let's go and get this one done. Okay folks, first order done and dusted. That customer was literally asleep when I could see them through the glass door, asleep on their couch. Had to knock really hard and wake them up. Not creepy at all. Anyway, that one's done. $6.51 in the bank. Pretty much a millionaire, let's be honest. I was hoping we might get another order straight through, but like I say, we're in that sort of, it feels like a little bit early, slightly early, but we'll see if we can get another order soon. Okay, a few minutes later here, ladies and gentlemen. It's approaching 5 minutes to midday, and we have got this order here, $10, McDonald's. It's 8 kilometers. I should have really seen where we're going to. I didn't actually see. Usually when you pick up from this McDonald's, there's a couple of things that could probably happen just based on what I can see around here. I reckon you could either get pushed back here into the city, where I am right now, or you get pushed into the country. So you can't see it right now, but ahead of me over there is rural type area, or what we would almost call the what-what's in the middle of nowhere here in New Zealand. And so I just got to watch that, I suppose. If I was really trying to maximize it, based on what I've seen at least, I'd probably not want to go miles away, because you've got to come all the way back, and because there's no shops out there or takeaway shops, there's it's hard to get a return trip. So keeping within the city is good. But anyway, I'm not too sure. I didn't look at this one, I just accepted it. You would have seen it by now because I put it up on the screen. But let's go ahead and we'll pick up this McDonald's order and let's go and get it to the customer. Okay, that one's done and dusted, everybody. It's 12:09, so that took less than 15 minutes. $10 for 15 minutes. I'd take that. If every job I got, $10 for 15 minutes, we'll take it. But where we're at, what I say, 12:09, 10 past. I think that it should start to pick up a bit now. We'll see what happens. After waiting 20 something minutes, we finally got our next order, as you can see up here. It's a good paying one, but it's still a long way to go. But it's so damn quiet, I'm just going to take it. And I said I was going to take every order anyway, but this one is definitely going to push me out into the country. So it's going to be a pretty, oh, this guy in front of me is too slow now, I've missed the lights. Thanks, mate. So this is a decently sized trip, so it's going to chew into a lot of the next hour, which is obviously I'm only going to do it for another hour or so. So we'll see what happens. Okay, well, I'm huffing a bit. I didn't expect to have to do this much walking, but this trip here was a bit of a nightmare, I have to admit. First of all, as you would see when I picked up this trip, it's more kilometers than it is dollars, and that's not good. So it's just not a great paying trip. So ordinarily I probably, if I was to do this again, I wouldn't accept this trip. The other thing is that it took me way out into the country, and I'll show a bit of footage here. You can see it's a beautiful part of New Zealand, no doubt about it. But yeah, a little bit too far. So the biggest issue with that is now I've got to drive back into the city, so another, what, 15 odd Ks maybe back into the city. So it's like a 30K round trip, not good at all. The third thing was Uber Eats app took me it's a new subdivision, and the road actually stopped about 300 meters from the person's house. I had to walk all the way down as quickly as I could to actually get the Maccas to the guy. And anyway, whew, absolutely buggered. But that's kind of thrown a bit of a spanner in the works, because I've really got to drive back into the city to get into the zone to pick up a job. I've only got what's just past 1 o'clock now. That's probably ruined the shift a little bit, but anyway, I'm doing it for fun. I'm not doing it to become a millionaire, so it is enjoyable. Throwing a bit of country on, driving around New Zealand. How good is it? Right, next order has come in. It's 14 minutes past 1. We might get one more after this one. $7. It does say 14. It does say, what did it say? I've forgotten how many kilometers. 7 or something like that. 8, I think it was. But 5 of those 8 is me just coming back in from this other trip. So it's really only a 3 kilometer one. So and by the way, the place I'm going to is literally very, very close. So we'll go and grab this one, and then we will get it delivered. Okay, a bit of an interesting finish to the shift. I had finished all up and I only had 38 bucks in the bank, and then I went to the supermarket, pick up a couple of things. I thought, look, I'll just turn it on my way home, just in case there's something. And there was a trip literally on the way home, so I grabbed it, extra 5 bucks. So we ended up for our couple of hours, $43. That's not earth-shattering at all. 5 trips, I think it was. A couple of shockers in there. One was that 20-minute period over lunch where we got nothing at all, and the second one was that long trip way out in the middle of nowhere. That was a shocker. That really killed the whole thing. So it would have done a lot better, I think. Yeah, in the future, I think the strategy is not to take trips like that. You sort of want to min-max it a bit, and a good little rule, I think, is don't take a trip that has more kilometers than dollars, particularly if you're going way out into the sticks where you're not going to get a return trip. So anyway, there we go. A lot of fun. Still enjoyed it. Listened to a bit of country. Delivered a few meals. I was hoping there'll be a few more hungover, hungry people, but there wasn't. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Don't be afraid to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. Until next time, everybody, take it easy.